Hello friends, welcome back to my channel, and in this video I am going to tell you how to fix missing eyes textures of some specific characters like mantis when you export them with the help of rival sporting application. Okay, so let's start the tutorial. So as you guys can see that we have exported this Guardian of the Galaxy volume 3 skin in Blender, and all other textures are fine but the eyes textures are missing. Okay, so there is very simple fix for this. What you can do is export any other character in Blender which have good eyes, like you can export Black Widow and then save it as a Blender file. Okay, once you have saved that Blender file, we can append that material of that character onto our 3D model. Okay, so I will show you how to do that. What you can do is just go to this file button and then go to this append button. Okay, go to that place where you have saved that Blender file which have completely fixed eyes texture. Okay, so for in my case Black Widow skin has a very good eyes texture which is complete. Okay, so we can append those material. Okay, so you can see that this is the blend file of the Black Widow skin. So we just double click on it and go to this material. You can see all the other material that are related to the Black Widow skin are available here. Okay, so we don't need all the material, we'll need only eyes material. So we can just click on it and then press append. Okay, so that Black Widow's eyes material has been imported to our default project or recent project. Okay, so what you can do is just select your model, go to the shading tab. Okay, and for now I will disable the bones here, and in our case I01 is the material of this character which will have the eyes data. So you can see this is the I01 material. We need to replace this material with the Black Widow's eyes. Okay, so how you can do it, just click on this button and here you can find all the other eyes material. Okay, if you go to the below, you can see there is a eyes material which has something black inside. This is the fixed eyes material. Okay, so just click on it and you can see her eyes are perfectly fine. Okay, and you can also change her iris color intensity. You can see if I go to this iris brightness setting, you can see I can make it black or I can make it more white. It's up to you. Okay, so you can see now it looks fine, and you can also go to this setting and you can change whatever you want. If you want it smaller or if you want it bigger, you can do it from this. You can also change this pupil scale also if you want, but now I think default look fine. I won't change the default setting. It already looks fine. So this is how you exactly change the eye texture. And the other character whose eyes we are going to fix is Jeff the land shark. You can see here in his eyes there are some textures, but it looks really bad. This is how it should look like. Okay, this should be shiny and a little blue going glow thing should be going on, but in our case the eyes are completely dark. Okay, so fixing that, you just need to select your Jeff model and then go to the shading tab. And by the way, this model has textures but the settings are not tweaked properly. Okay, so we need to refine the settings. Okay, so once you have come to the shading tab, you can just go to this material preview window, and here you can find the eyeball material. Okay, this is the material that contains the data on this Jeff eyes material. Okay, so once you have opened this eyeball material, you can see all the settings that are related to this material here. Okay, the first thing we are going to change is the iris brightness so that we can see Jeff's eyes. Okay, so right now it's very low, it's on 0.150. So you can just increase it to make his eyes visible. Okay, so you can see his eyes are now visible, but the thing is this thing should not be so small. So what we can do is you can increase the pupil scale to make it bigger. Okay, and here is the blue highlight thing and the pupil is bigger, and his eyes is very shiny in nature. I don't know how they did it, but what I did it is actually added a glass shader to make this shiny effect. So what I did is just press shift plus A on your keyboard and search a glass shader or glass BHDF. You can see I have clicked on this glass BHDF and brought into my scene, and then we will add a mix shader. Okay, we will mix this glass shader and the default shader of this character. Okay, so just connect this glass BHDF to this thing and then connect this MRI output to this shader and then connect the whole output to this surface thing. Okay, you can see now the eyes has become shiny. So we need to find a good mix between these two textures, and once you have find a good mix between these two textures, you can now reduce this color. You can see it's completely white, that's why it's reflecting white color. So we need to make it a little bit black so that his eyes are more shiny, and you can see it does not looks nearly equal to this, but it is shiny in nature and it looks somewhat like Jeff land shark eyes. Okay, and if you want, you can increase the roughness also. but that will make it the shiny thing less. It will make it very rough. The eye will become very rough, and it will lose its, this shader will lose its purpose. Okay, so reduce the roughness. Do not reduce it too much, otherwise the shiny effect will be very less. Reduce, increase it in such a way that this white thing is appear. You can see a white thing is appearing on his eyes, and I think it's due to lighting. But you can see now the eyes are little bit shiny, and you can further tweak it from here. And suppose if this glow is too low for you, you can always increase this brightness to make his eyes shine more. You can see now it is looking kind of like Jeff eyes, and in real life this is more huge. I think you can see his eyes are completely, I think, filled, and in our case this thing is very small, so we need to make it further bigger. To make this eye thing further bigger, what you can do is just click on this MR pre eye thing and then press tab, and here you can find in this add section, you can see there is a value of 4. You can reduce this to 2. This will make the eyes thing a little bit bigger. You can see here in our reference image, you can see the rest of the eyes are black, and here is something blue thing going on. So we have tried to replicate it. You can see most of our eyes are black, it is shiny, it has some shiny effect on it, and rest of the parts are little bit blue. And if it's too much, you can press tab again to close this shader, and then you can reduce this iris brightness to make it a little bit less blue. You can see now it looks more like the Jeff eyes, and I find this, you can play with your setting. If you know any other shaders or any other fix for his eyes, you can always tell me in the comment, and I will make it make a video on it. But now, for now, I am using these settings to make the Jeff land shark eyes look more beautiful. And if you like the tutorial, please make sure to subscribe my channel, and if you have any other request, you can always comment me, and I will make a video on that part or that topic. Okay, so see you guys, till then, goodbye.